What's up, y'all? All right. Hey, everybody. This is Kiwan. I am back with the Real Housewives of Potomac, season 9, episode 15. Old rumors die hard. Y'all, first of all, let me just say this. Happy Martin Luther King Day. Um, Anything else that went on today will not be acknowledged on here. I'm so childish. All right. I knew I was supposed to give it to y'all last night. I typically try to give y'all content the same day it comes out, but I decided to do it today. I was very tired. It was just yesterday was just a long day, so I wanted to give y'all content today. All right. So, and then after I got off of work, so I needed to work from home today, and you know, so but I'm here anyway. So the episode starts with Ashley. She's meeting the drag, the people over at the drag show. She's actually tapping into her masculine, and they show montages of Ashley performing, and y'all remember that song? Not the I think "Thriving and Surviving" is the new one. Was the new one the one she sung at the Lord LGBTQ situation a couple seasons ago? It was whew. So she's invited everybody to her Ash TOP. Was it TOP? Event. And y'all forgot what Ash some puts. I don't know. I forgot what that meant. But to her event, right? So she's inviting all the ladies, Uncle Lump, Mama Sheila in her wig, her auntie, you know, I mean, I don't like Ashley. I really don't. But this is a little interesting side that I'm really not surprised about when it comes to Ashley. So, have at it. Anyway, so Giselle is at Kay's wellness spot, and as we can see from the looks of it, you have never been there. And so apparently she met Kay through Kyle, and y'all know Kyle is Giselle's stylist who don't know how to do hair. So um she's never been there, and they get to chatting and chitting about hair removal, cooch hair removal, what the works. Anyway, y'all, you know what? I'm going to go online and see how much K services are. So, if y'all in the Potomac area, wherever it is, the K store is called K store or something. Go on, y'all let me know, because I would like to know one day. Anyway, so Wendy pulls up and she have a flat tire. Girl, Wendy. So she called the tow truck to have them to come fix it. I was like, girl, Eddie didn't check your car. You didn't see the light on. And then you didn't ask Eddie, since you don't know, apparent you don't know nothing about cars. And when your tires need to be done, and when, it's leaking, you, never mind. That's not even important. So, Kay, we started talking about Greg. And so Kay was like, basically, Greg doesn't want her to hyphenate her name. Listen, I'm sick of Greg. I don't really know about y'all, but I'm sick of Greg. The ladies didn't talk about Karen. No, Kay doesn't want her. Greg doesn't want Kay's name to be hyphenated. I think he has some sort of an issue with her being around the girls. I want to say this. I think I'm jumping ahead. But to me, Greg really gets on my nerves with this caveman BS. And then they keep showing that flashback talking about if you act right, you can be Mr. whatever I guess if How the old saying go, if she like it, I love it. Anyway, so then they start to talk about Karen. And Wendy says basically she's concerned about Karen. Karen's going through a lot, and it's starting to show on Karen's face, and we can see it. And so the ladies are actually worried about Karen. They think she's stressed, but the whole time they say she's on Ozempic. Now, I did not know that Ozempic causes a whole bunch of, but we know that basically it's for weight loss, but they have other side effects. But at this point, it's for her weight loss. So I'm not sure why Karen is on Ozempic, unless she's a diabetic. Of course, it's mainly for diabetics, but now people are using it for weight loss. Not me, them other people. All right. So in the next scene, we see Ray and Gordon, and they're meeting for lunch. We get Gordon's side of the story. So, Gordon got gout. And I just wanted to point that out. He said he got gout. Like, he be having pain and everything, and I hate that for him. And they was like, listen, we gonna be cheap. Gordon like being cheap. I was like, that is funny. And then Gordon asked about Karen. Ray says that Karen is doing fine. Gordon says that he took the kids while Mia was in Panama because he has some concerns about the whereabouts. Well, he has some concerns for the kids because Gordon says he basically did not want the kids to be possibly wherever ink could, get to them. So he sent them to he sent them to the people that he trusts. So it's Mia's side, Gordon's side, and what's happening, whatever's happening in the middle. So Gordon did say that Jeremiah is his son because he had a paternity test done. He said that they both are, really doing great at the co-parenting situation. Gordon also says that he is working on being a good person since, I guess, with his mental, he's really working on that. So in the next scene, Stacy is meeting with an attorney as it relates to her divorce, because y'all remember she went to that mediation, and she didn't know about half the accounts he had, all the stuff he was doing behind her back, and she could have signed off on some stuff that she didn't know about. She just trusted him, and she signed off on some stuff, which is so sad because that don't make no sense. So the attorney asked her, I need 3 things that are really, really important to you. So she says Arabella is first, most important. She says that she's waiving the child support with no prenup. She never signed. She's waiving the child support. She did not sign a prenup, and she is going forward in her alimony. And so Stacy says, so the attorney questions her about, her having full trust in her husband fully being responsible for Arabella. Stacy says that there was nothing he wouldn't do for Arabella, and that, with everything that's going on, she thinks that no matter what happens, you need to fully be responsible for Arabella, in short terms. So she automatically feel like, he's gonna take care of the kid. So the attorney says to her, just as you have alimony in writing for yourself, you might want to get something in writing as it relates to the child support as well, because people can change their mind. You did not know he had all of the things, in his name, different counts and all that, and you just, so just like you're insuring you to be paid, you need to have something in writing, something standardized for Arabella to be taken care of, because sometimes people change. They may be one way, but then maybe after a divorce things happen. They decide that they can change, they change their mind, you know? So I hate it, but it happens. So then we see in the next scene, we see Giselle shopping with her girls. It was cute. Didn't really write much on that. This is where my aggravation set in and my confusion. Stacy and TJ having lunch. TJ says that they don't do anything or hang out. He asked her why, she asked her why. Stacy said because she's not divorced yet. TJ didn't ask her, where does that leave them? And then he said, can he come to the home? She find out that her husband is actually going to move out their house, their other house, and he wants to know, can he come? Stacey was like, not yet, because you don't know Arabella and I'm not ready to introduce her. So TJ feels like she's hiding him. He wants her to tell the people around her and her husband that they are dating. She says that, how would that make him? She asked him, like, how would that make you feel? He said that will make her feel better. So he claims he lost sight of all she has to deal with because he has to be so patient and understanding, and his intentions is to never pressure her. And he said he has her back, and he oh my God, cue them tears, Mr. Actor, okay? Because, and so he cued the tears, because you and seen, and then playing on his lady emotions, and then she was like, oh babe, she wants them to continue to love each other, and be besties. And I was like, let me just, because what's happened before this conversation, it doesn't match the conversation that they are having, because the way production has set this whole thing up as if this lady don't like him. I mean, if he don't like this lady, he don't take her out, he don't do anything with her. I'm so thoroughly confused to the 10th power, because now they're making it seem like he actually like her and he actually wants something with her. It's just confusing how everything started in the beginning. Like, you're begging him for sex. You are, the way it felt, as if she was begging him for his time and attention and affection, for them to be something. And they're not even divorced yet. And then we make it here. Production seems a bit choppy, honestly. Honestly, y'all, when it comes to TJ, I guess telling Stacey how he feels, I don't believe one word. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I don't believe he like her. I don't believe he like her more than friends. I think he's just trying to find his place in her life for his own personal gain. Maybe he wants to be on the show. I just feel like he's not genuine. It don't feel like he's genuine. That, and even with the part of production. But once again, production don't show what you don't get. They don't show what you don't give. So the stuff that he's given, I believe that. I believe he has some situations. I believe he doesn't want to settle down with her. Now all of a sudden, y'all having this conversation about settling down. Now maybe I read it wrong, and maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I don't trust him. I just need her to leave him, because at this point I'm tired of seeing him on the screen. I'm over it. I promise you, I am one person that's over this. Anyway, we get to Karen and Ray. Karen is asking Ray about fashion advice so she can go to Ashley's event. And Ray was noticing, like, listen, your dresses are getting a little bit too short for me. And they're not getting short in place in the house. They getting short while you going outside the house. You know, I want to see little skin. I want to see what's under that skirt. You know, so don't be trying to play my friend. Don't try to play Ray. Because guess what? He got 2 mermaids on deck. Anyway, so Ray tells Karen he met up with Gordon. And Karen said Mia is always talking negatively about him. And she does. Ray says that Gordon did a surprise paternity test. Karen says Mia is a liar. At this point, she's confused about... she said that Mia is a liar at this point. I am thoroughly confused about Mia and Gordon and whatever they got going on. But I'm going to just point out that I get Mia is a liar. I get that. But she came on as a liar. You keep trying to cover up the fact that you be lying. Karen, you've been like this since season 1. But I like Karen. But, Karen, you have your own case right now. And, you need to water your own yard, right? You trying to, put everything on Mia. So, Gordon says he has the kids all the time. We didn't know that. I know that he keeps the kids, but I didn't know he have them as much. And he also says that Gordon took the kids because, as I stated before, possibly he thought Ink would be around the kids, and he didn't want that. He been stating that he don't want Ink around the kids, but Mia just do whatever she want to do. So all the ladies meet up at the drag show. Kay said she starts to cry. Her and Greg had an argument. And things are changing since she's been in this group. So I guess he's pissed off because now she's in the group. She's a housewife. Kind of like Bronwyn. What's her name? Bronwyn's husband. Because I watched Salt Lake City, y'all. I just didn't review it, but I've been watching it. And y'all, it's been good. If you have not watched it, you might want to catch up before the reunion. I might review the reunion, though. But I've been watching the show. But sometimes I feel like this is how I feel about this Greg and Kay situation, y'all. And I could be wrong. I really, really, really could be wrong. From the moment I saw Greg, I automatically don't see it for him. Not only that, he seems as though he keep trying to make this whole fight situation a thing as to why she shouldn't be in a group. But I feel like in some ways it is her being more exposed, and I don't think he wants that much of a spotlight on her. It comes off a little bit jealous because these ladies, and these ladies ain't gonna fight. And that was just that one unfortunate event that happened. Other than that, it's a TV show. And just like she talked about earlier with the ladies, how he will want her sign to say Kay Stewart. I think Kiana Stewart, I think, is her actual last name. So the Kay Stewart, he will want her to drop the Stewart and put her name. No, she worked hard for her business. I don't like him. I don't like him. I do not. So we see my friend Miss Shishi. All right, Miss Shishi got on her wig of the week. Girl, but I'm gonna let her have it though. I'm gonna let her have her wig, y'all, cause she do what she do. You know, she got it from the beauty supply. I'm just gonna let her do whatever she do. Anyway, Giselle asked Karen, is she on Ozempic? Karen said her family has a history of diabetes and she's on semaglutide. That's not answering the question. So apparently, Karen ain't got diabetes. She actually is taking semaglutide to lose the weight. All right. Um, Karen, Karen be lying. Yeah, they may give you semaglutide, but they also give you semaglutide for the weight, and that costs a little bit more money. You know, every time you get some semaglutide, I don't take it. I really don't. I never did. You know, I'm just going to the gym. I'm trying to lose weight, but listen, y'all, it's gonna go by a little slow because this all I be eating and everything. Y'all, not all the time. I had one today, and I ain't want binge, so I got that. I'll be back in the gym tomorrow. So Mia and Jacqueline walk in looking like Ronnie and Trixie. Like, girl, what the hell y'all got on? Baby, them two look like a pack of hoes. All right, going to meet their pimps. Yeah. I remember that season when Mia first got there and her and Candace got into it. And she said, gee. So what did she say? Come get, I'm the hoe. Come be my pimp. So she said, I don't know. That lady is crazy. Anyway, Karen tells Giselle about Mia, I guess, to take whatever she got going on off of her. And she tells her about Gordon, the reason why Gordon took the kids. She told her about the paternity test Gordon surprisingly took. And then, yeah, we find out that that is Gordon's kid. We knew that, but I think Mia just needed another storyline. But hey, she's the only one that's bringing a storyline. I'm sorry. Like, you may not like Mia, and I know it seemed like my whole tune changed. It did, but it didn't. But you may not like Mia, but she's the only one with a storyline next to Karen. But Karen won't be fully honest about her storyline, which is why she ain't showing up to this reunion, and I don't like it. And I'm gonna keep saying that. So Giselle was telling Karen, okay, let's go confront her. Wendy about to eat her wings, and Giselle just starts to check Mia, and Mia said, asking Mia, confronting Mia, asking her what happened. And so Mia was like, so when did y'all started believing everything Gordon said? Y'all supposed to be my friends, and y'all supposed to have my back. And Giselle was like, but no, you a known liar. And I was like, and Wendy was like, I think prior to that, she was like, no, we need to take this outside. And so Karen and Mia get to tussling. And Mia was like, well, talking about Karen's DUI, that boyfriend she had. And so Giselle jumped in and was like, so what? So what? These things, it doesn't even matter. We're talking about you. And I was like, oh, okay. And this is where the episode ends. I'm trying to make these reviews pop. I'm trying, but the season ain't giving me Nathan, right? So with that being said, I am going to go, and I will see y'all in the next video.